in the previous video, I made a round arrangement. Now I'm going to add in some extra flowers and foliage. In fact, I'm going to add in some twigs and foliage to make it a little bit wilder and not so formal. If you want to see what I can do, keep watching today's video. Well, hello and welcome back. So this round design is quite formal. I wanted to show you how you can create a design that was different to that traditional triangle. And now I'm going to add in some extra pieces of mainly greenery and twigs to give it a bit more of a wild look and to prevent that really formal pattern that's on the top. Now I did consider completely taking it apart and restarting it, but I thought we'd have a little bit of fun just for a little short video and see exactly what I can do with just adding some new pieces in. Now if you've already seen this video, you might remember I had a very limited amount of space left in the foam to add any more flowers in. I made a really compact design. But by adding some trails of greenery down the bottom, it's going to sort of soften the edge a little bit and make it a bit more traditional. And I suppose more in keeping with the container, because I was a bit concerned that the container was too traditional for my flower choice. But I do think it worked out quite well. So a couple of bits of trailing ivy just down over the front. And now I'm going to add in some amazing Acer. Now I'm not convinced that the colour of the Acer works particularly well with the vibrant colour combination, but the texture on it is really lovely. And until we try, we don't know whether we're going to like it. So let's see what turns out. A few people have mentioned to me that they don't find the Acer holds up very well in an arrangement, but what you've got to do is condition it really well. So have it in water for a good couple of days before you actually put it into the floral foam, and make sure that the leaves are quite established and it's not new growth. So that I think is just too wide on the edge, so we'll cut this piece off here, and then it's not quite so wide or quite so wild, and we can tuck this in further down more towards the front and see how that goes. So the round shape underneath is probably hindering the wild style of the greenery. But once I've added everything in, I'm probably going to tweak the flowers slightly. But what is going to happen is it's going to look quite overcrowded now because I've added that extra greenery. I've also got some lovely rosemary, which is a perfect colour link in the colour on the bottom, because the vase has that really nice purpley, lavender, grey sort of shade to it. And the addition of these longer pieces are really going to elevate the design and change the shape completely. And it just goes to show that with an extra bit of greenery that you can really scale up and size up that floral design. I'm starting to lose that quite severe circular shape that we started in, but it's still a really pleasant design. But of course, the only thing is you need lots of foliage, lots of flowers to be able to create it. But we really have gone quite wild. And I'm thinking we need to come out here at the side. Is this too big? I think it is. Let's cut this a bit shorter and pop it in just over on this side here. Now, because of the scale of this, it's a large design, you would really need to put this in a large and impressive building. It would look fantastic in a church, and it would be so dramatic if it was viewed from a further distance away. I'm just going to rearrange the bottom part of the arrangement. Now, I wouldn't normally suggest you do this because we're placing flowers into the floral foam that's already been used, but I need to lose that rounder shape that's on the bottom and make it maybe a little straighter on the bottom, and it will probably develop more into a triangular shape rather than that perfect round. So all I've done is moved some of that front material over to the side because it's going to complement the foliage more and create a more interesting style. Now I've got a little bit of greenery here that has come from my garden. This is Tamarisk, and it's a really unusual line sort of shaped flower. It will be a more vibrant pink in a few weeks' time. It's not quite ready, but I really like the shape on it. The branches are very curved, and it's going to work really nicely on the outside and down towards the front. It's a beautiful shrub. It's quite easy to care for, and if I can look after it, anybody can look after it. So we've got a couple of bits there on my left. Let's add a few pieces in on the right. I'm not going to get anything out of that. Now that is a really spectacular design with a whole range of different types of flowers and foliages in it. And to make it really wild, I'm going to add in some of these lovely twisted hazel or contorted hazel. I'm going to add some right at the top here because I think this area really needs something. I've got to be a bit careful that I don't go completely through the floral foam and it all falls apart. Now I was really lucky to arrive in work one morning to find I'd been left a whole bundle of contorted hazel. Somebody had thought of me when they were cutting down their tree over the weekend, and I've got an abundance of it now to use in floral designs. So it's going to look amazing, just to add in some height, some texture, an interesting curvature into the design. Now this might be a little wild for some of you that are watching, but it's nice to see something that hasn't got so much control and such a perfect symmetrical shape. I'm just going to add this final one up at the back, and we can really get a lovely grand design. And this little sort of contorted twirly bit isn't long enough to go into the floral foam, but it's going to be fine if I just rest it into the centre of the arrangement. It doesn't need to have any water as such. And I think that's worked out just fabulous. That is a style that I really love. Quite wild, very informal, and it goes to show how you can elevate a design by just adding some greenery. So if you haven't already seen this video, then you need to follow the link up here in the cards and you can go back and watch it. If you've got any questions that you want to ask, you know what you can do. Ask them in the comment box, and I'll see you for the next video very soon. Bye for now.